Fooled by randomness. Nassim Nicholas Taleb, The Illusion of Success. What if I told you that many of the achievements we admire are not the result of extraordinary skill, but rather a chain of random events? That behind every self-made billionaire, successful investor, or leader, there is an invisible mechanism shaping their path. In Fooled by Randomness, Nassim Taleb reveals how we often see cause and effect relationships where only randomness exists. And this can lead to serious errors in our thinking and decision-making. Humans have a natural tendency to seek explanations. When something happens, we resist attributing it to luck. If an investor makes millions in the stock market, we say they are a genius, that they had vision, that they made the right moves. If an entrepreneur succeeds, we assume they have a strategic mind and exceptional skills. However, in a world full of uncertainty, attributing every success solely to skill while ignoring the role of luck is a major mistake. If thousands of people attempt to get rich through investments, statistically, some will succeed. If we only focus on those who made it and ignore those who failed, we create a false narrative where success appears to be purely the result of strategy rather than circumstances. Our minds love stories. We want to find the secret behind every success. But many times, there is no secret, just luck. And that's something we struggle to accept. The survivorship bias. One of the biggest cognitive mistakes is studying only those who succeeded while ignoring those who failed. In history, we read about the brilliant strategies of great generals, but we rarely hear about those who followed the same strategies and lost. We see entrepreneurs who became billionaires, but don't consider the thousands of businesses that failed following similar methods. During World War II, the Allies studied aircraft returning from missions, trying to determine where to reinforce them for better survival rates. They noticed that most had bullet holes in the wings and tail, and assumed those were the areas that needed reinforcement. However, mathematician Abraham Wald realized something critical. They lacked data from the planes that never returned. Aircraft that had been hit in the engine or other vital areas simply did not survive. The same applies to success. If we only analyze those who made it and ignore those who failed, we create a distorted perception of reality. We assume success follows certain rules, when in reality it may simply be the result of luck. Luck in investments and financial market. In the world of investments, luck is often mistaken for skill. An investor with consistent success may seem like a genius, but how often do we question whether they were simply lucky? A classic example is the dot-com bubble of the late 1990s. The stock prices of hundreds of tech companies skyrocketed without solid reason. Investors who saw their money multiply believed they had found the secret to wealth. But when the market crashed in 2000, many realized that their success had little to do with intelligence and everything to do with the luck of being in a rising market. The same happened in 2008. Banks and investors believed they had created a system that eliminated risk. When the housing bubble burst, it became clear that many of them had simply ignored the possibility that conditions could change. When someone assumes they fully control their success, they become blind to uncertainty. Those who acknowledge the role of luck are better prepared for the unpredictable. The arrogance of success. When someone experiences continuous success, they start believing they are infallible. Confidence turns into arrogance, and preparation is replaced by certainty. A classic example is long-term capital management, LTCM. The hedge fund was founded by top economists, including 2 Nobel Prize winners. Their strategies seemed flawless, delivering exceptional returns for years. However, in 1998, an unforeseen financial crisis exposed a fatal flaw. They had based their system on the assumption that they had fully understood risk. The result was one of the largest financial collapses, forcing the Federal Reserve to intervene to to prevent a global crisis. This story shows that success can become dangerous when it leads us to believe we are invincible. The world is filled with examples of people who thought they had discovered the magic formula, ignoring that luck played a crucial role in their journey. The role of randomness in life, beyond investing and business, randomness affects every aspect of life. Consider a best-selling author. We assume their success is due to their talent, but how many equally talented writers never get discovered? Timing, market trends, and even pure chance play a significant role. Sports offer another great example. A football player who scores consistently may be seen as highly skilled. But what if, in reality, their success depends on small advantages, like playing in a team that perfectly complements their style or facing weaker opponents during their peak years? The truth is, success in any field is rarely just about hard work and talent. It's a mix of preparation, opportunity, and luck. Those who recognize this are less likely to fall into the trap of overconfidence. The danger of ignoring luck. The biggest risk of ignoring randomness is that we overestimate our control over outcomes. We believe that if we follow a successful formula, we will inevitably achieve the same results. This mindset makes us blind to risks and vulnerable to failure. Many people look at the habits of billionaires and try to replicate them. But what they often overlook is that many successful people followed completely different paths. There is no universal formula for success, only patterns that sometimes work and sometimes don't. By acknowledging the role of randomness, we become more adaptable. Instead of rigidly following a single approach, we remain open to change, adjust our strategies, and prepare for unexpected turns. The key lesson, true wisdom, is not about believing we have all the answers, but understanding how much we don't know. The most successful people are not those who take reckless risks, but those who recognize the limits of their knowledge. Understanding the role of luck does not mean we stop trying. It means we make better, more informed decisions. It means we protect ourselves against risks, remain humble in success, and stay prepared for whatever the future holds. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. It really helps us. And if you'd like to see a part 2, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.